childlike error from a seasoned player. But they made a change here. Off the rim, that attempt from the Goa snipers, and Gill, who's back on court, once again makes that piercing run. Has he been fouled? Yes, and Gill has been very, very good, and the tactics worked for the Delhi Hoopers. Gill once again, this time blocked well. Takes on Rahul off the rim and the glass. Haven't really seen too much in terms of shooting from outside the arc from the Goa snipers. Good defending by Delhi Hoopers. Gill finds, well, he gets the ball back, goes for a two-pointer. Well, that's more of Shastri's domain. Gill's been better with those runs into the paint. Harish with the two-pointer attempt falls short. The moment they've got Shastri on court, it's a different ball game altogether. He's got great height, so can defend well. Thus, he's absolutely fantastic with his shooting from outside the arc. Rahul off target, and that's been the story for the Goa snipers. Well, the sighter hasn't really worked. Good peripheral vision shown by Shastri. Saw the run from Gill. He was looking to pick Gill on the right side of the court. Too much of force on that pass. Unmarked, Harish again unlucky off the rim. And that's precision shooting from Shastri. Another two-pointer. And they're going to take the second timeout as well. Oh, well, hang on, they've gone on and exceeded the 21-point count, so they've got 22 points, have the Delhi Hoopers, and they've taken this opening game. They've won the game 22-7. Remember, it's a race to 21 points, and the Delhi Hoopers have dominated proceedings right from the word go. Shastri has been absolutely spectacular with his shooting from outside the arc. Take a look at the highlights of this game, the opening game of the 3BL. It was a good start by the Goa snipers, but Delhi Hoopers were in a league of their own. So we're seeing the scoring from Chris, but then there was the individual brilliance of the runs from Gill. Left the Goa snipers absolutely flat-footed with those piercing runs, and then also, the two-point shooting was very good as well. Dhruv was good with the rebounds. Shastri was absolutely spectacular with his shooting from outside the arc. And Delhi Hoopers, in the end, have outclassed the Goa snipers 22-7 with 2 minutes and 47 seconds still left on the clock, on the game clock. They crossed the 21-point line. Because remember, it was a race to 21 points. And that's where Delhi Hoopers was spectacular. So we've seen the opening game, and it was dominated by Delhi Hoopers. Now coming up is game 2. Mumbai Hustlers are going to be up against the Jaipur Regals.
Alright, that was game 1 and Delhi Hoopers won the match. Delhi, can you make some noise? Yes! Coming up, game number 2 of the 3x3 Pro Basketball League 2018. Please welcome the next team is Mumbai Hustlers. Make some noise for Bharat Baswaraju Bruce. Next one from Mumbai Hustlers is Amit Sherawat, Siddharth Reddy, and the last one of Mumbai Hustlers. Make some noise for Paras Patel. All right, playing against Mumbai is up from Rajasthan. Make some noise for Jaipur Hustlers. Give it up for Patrick James McLean. P. Rajesh for Jaipur Regals. Kef Zia. And the last one from Jaipur Regals is Gagandeep Singh. Can we have the balls? That's game number 2. Mumbai Hustlers versus Jaipur Regals. Everybody, I'm going to wish all of them a luck. Best of luck. Have a good match. Good luck. Good luck, buddy. Have a good match. Can they have the balls, please? You've got 2.5 minutes. That's yours. McLean, all yours. All right, friends from Delhi, can you make some noise for Mumbai Hustlers and Jaipur Regals?
Mumbai Hustlers, that's the team lineup for them. Siddharth Reddy, Paras Patil, Bharat Basavaraju and Amit Sherawat. Got a handy bunch of players there. Remember, Amit Sherawat hails from Gurgaon, or Gurugram as it's called. The Mumbai lad is Paras Patil. Bengaluru's Siddharth Reddy is turning out for the Mumbai Hustlers team. But then Jaipur Regals, they've got Patrick McGlynn, P. Rajesh, Kef Zia and Gagandeep Singh in their lineup. Now Patrick McGlynn chooses to call himself 4, and that's also his jersey number as well. That's Rajesh for you in jersey number 5 for the Jaipur Regals. Gagan and Kef. Remember, in the 3x3 format, you can have a maximum of 3 players from a particular team on court at a given point of time. But you do have 1 player on the substitutes bench available. And it's up to you in terms of rotating the players you want on court. Bharat Basavaraju for the Mumbai Hustlers hails from Bangalore. Siddharth Reddy also hails from Bangalore. It's only Paras Patil who's the Mumbai lad turning out for the Mumbai Hustlers. Also is the second youngest on the team. Amit Sherawat, of course, is the player to watch out for in this lineup. For the Jaipur Regals, Kef, Gagan really have to put their best foot forward. There's the both teams getting a feel of the court. That's McGlynn for you. Patrick McGlynn is the overseas player. He hails from York. Patrick McGlynn turning out for the Jaipur Regals from the United States of America. Kef, of course, is another handy player that you can talk a lot about. He's played in the junior nationals in 2008 and 2009. P. Rajesh as well, another one of those players who's got experience of playing at the senior nationals from 2014 till 2018. Talked a fair bit with the Jaipur Regals. Let's talk a bit more about the Mumbai Hustlers as well. Got a fair team. Bharat, of course, one of the players in your picture frames as well. Bharat Basavaraj is represented Bangalore in the UBA in the first season that was held in India.
All right. Can I have all my players on my left? Jaipur Regals on my left, Mumbai Hustlers on my right. Can I have the players with me? Everybody? Yes? Jaipur Regals on my left, Mumbai Hustlers on my right. We're going to have us. This is game 2. We're going to have the toss. I'm going to invite the referees, please. It's going to be the toss. Can I have the teams like this? Yes? Who's going to call? He's got the coin. Mumbai Hustlers won the toss and they have decided to take the position. That's game 2. I'm going to pass back to Ratan in the studio. Yes?
Thank you
it's
so
Mumbai
much.
Hustlers versus Jaipur Regals.
Thank you, Rishi. So Mumbai Hustlers winning the toss. They've taken position. So that's an interesting move to take. Let's just quickly run through the Mumbai Hustlers lineup as well. I've talked a bit more about it. Bharat Basavaraju has got the experience. He's played in the UBA before in the first season. Amit Shehrawat, of course, also known as AP. He's the experienced campaigner as well. He's played 3x3 in Japan. He's played the Delhi Nationals as well. So he's a handy customer to have in the ranks. That's Bharat for you, the guy I was talking about who's played in UBA as well. But right up, wearing jersey number 5 is Amit for the Mumbai Hustlers. Now he's got 3x3 experience, so he knows what this format's all about. He knows the nature of this beast. And we're all set for the second game to get underway in just a bit.
Alright, this is game 2 about to begin. Referee, are you ready? Officials, are you ready? Players, are you ready? Delhi, are you ready for game 2? Alright, game 2, let us begin this. And I'm throwing back to Ratan in the studio.
So Amit lining up there with Patrick. This is going to be an interesting face-off between these two players. Fair bit of experience for Patrick as well, who is the overseas player. Possession for the Mumbai Hustlers early on. The shield being set. And here goes Amit Shehrawat. He opens the scoring with the 2-pointer. So well done there. Mumbai Hustlers opening the scoring. And Amit, remember, he's got 3x3 experience, so he knows exactly what to do. Paras, that's a good shimmy. And he's attracted a foul. This will be a free throw. He was obstructed in the act of shooting. And therefore, he's got a free throw coming up for himself and the Mumbai Hustlers. Gets it easily. Patrick takes the ball out of the arc, goes for a 2-pointer and in. That's the danger of leaving someone like Patrick unmarked. Here goes Amit, good run into the paint, off the glass, it doesn't go in. It's a very good steal by Amit. Amit Shehrawat, he's like a live wire at the moment. 3-2, it's a very torrid start to the second game of 3x3. Exciting stuff indeed. It's just 1 point separating the two teams at the moment in this second game of 3BL, the 3x3 Pro Basketball League. Ahmed goes for another 2-pointer, gets it in. He's shot from outside the arc, so he gets 2 more. Off the rim, Kef is not as accurate as Ahmed has been so far. Again, he's trying to set the shield, Bharat. Timing his jump well. Another 2-pointer for Amit Shehrawat. He's taking the game away. Gagan with a good turn. Fouled in the act of that shooting action. He's got himself a free throw. You know, what was interesting was, you should see Patrick at the edge of the left side of your screen. He was actually free, hoping for a pass for a two-pointer. Gagan chose to go solo, attracted the foul, and the free throw's not been converted. Out of bounds. This is where the kind of defending that Patrick can come up with is going to be critical. Look at the shield set up by Bharat. It's freed up Amit Sehrawat. Look at that, Bharat once again. He's attracted a foul for himself, has he? No, I think the time ran out on the shot clock. So you remember, you've got 12 seconds on the shot clock within which you've got to release the shot. If it bounces off the rim or the glass, the shot clock is reset. So you've got to release the shot for sure. That's the important part. Kev gets lucky there. Gets a point back for the Jaipur Regals. Siddharth is on as a substitute. So they're giving some time off. Made the first change. It's a very good block indeed from Gagan. But Patrick goes off the glass from almost a 0-degree angle. It's a fantastic conversion there. Went for a two-pointer, did Patrick McLean, didn't get that. Amit. Siddharth from outside the arc. Again. He's just run out of time there. Took too much time. Didn't keep an eye on the shot clock. Gagan, here he goes, gets the rebound as well, but can he keep the ball in play? No, he's lost it. Paras, very good block by Kev. We've got possession, have Jaipur Regals. Gagan. This is where I think the coordination between the team isn't working out. They've got a free throw as well. Gagan will head to the free throw line. But once again, he chose to go solo while they had a chance to go for a two-point play. Look at where Patrick is. He's waiting for the pass, and Gagan's turn tried to go solo for a single-point game. Timeout being taken. 30-second timeout. And there are 2 timeouts that can be taken per game. Time to regroup for both teams. Also rework strategies, and I'm sure the strategy is very clear for the Mumbai Hustlers. Try and create as many opportunities as possible for Amit Sehrawat to shoot from the outside the arc, to go for those 2-pointers. A look at this play. Now again, this is where he lost balance, did Gagan. Paras came in, but a very solid block by Kev. The 2 talismanic players for the sides for the Mumbai Hustlers. It's got to be Amit Sehrawat. It's got to be Patrick for his team, the Jaipur Regals. They've got to try and raise their game. For the moment, it's going to be a throw from the free throw line. Charity points for the taking for Gagan. Can he make the most of it? He's all set. Here goes another point pulled back by the Jaipur Regals. But look at Amit. Look at that run. Oh, everything right except getting the point. Was that a defensive foul from Siddharth? Will go for a 2-pointer, Patrick, and he gets it on target. Level at 7-all. This game is turning out to be quite a humdinger. Paras with a solo run. Doesn't get the point that would have mattered. Rajesh has got a chance to go for a 2-pointer. No. Leaves it for Patrick from an acute angle. showing some more urgency here, the Jaipur Regals, and they will move into the lead for the first time in this game, up 8-7. So the tactics have changed. If you notice, they're looking at a few more opportunities to go for the two-pointers from outside the arc, and that's freeing up space inside the paint. Siddharth, no one challenging, and he gets a two-pointer. Once again, the lead is back to the Mumbai Hustlers. Rebound being quickly picked up by the Mumbai Hustlers. Siddharth once again for a two-pointer, doesn't get it, but the rebound attempt from Paras wasn't bad either. Will he go for a two-pointer? No, he's left it for Rajesh. I think he's cut the line, so it's going to be just a one-pointer if it would have gone in. Amit off the rim, so the accuracy fading now from both teams. Rajesh gets a two-pointer in, and it's a crucial two-pointer because it's given the Jaipur team the lead, albeit a slender one of a solitary point. Remember, it's a race to 21 points or 10 minutes. We've already seen the Delhi Hoopers win that race to 21 against the Goa Snipers. Can one of these two teams do that in this second game? Patrick McGlynn is still there, but what has happened is KF has come in. I think they exceeded the shot clock there. "12 seconds on the shot clock." You've got to get the shot off before that, so that's something that the players have to keep in mind. Siddharth sees Amit now, chance to release a shot. Has he been obstructed in the motion of attempting a basket? Yes, he has, and that's the reason why. He's got a free throw. Look at that. Now, this is where he's been obstructed, where he was actually lining up for the shot, and a free throw will result for the Mumbai Hustlers. Amit Sherawat has been absolutely spectacular. He's played 3x3 in Japan, and that experience has proved to be invaluable. He's played the Delhi Nationals as well in India, so he's a player with experience. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Oh, lucky with the rim. Gets that point. Okay, loses possession but regains it just as quickly. Gagan, that will be 1 point. He's shot from inside the arc. And he's shown good vision as Amit Sherawat goes for a two-pointer. Good reflexes by the Mumbai Hustlers. Now, chance for a two-pointer. He set it up well. It's a little unlucky with the rim. Foul on Patrick McGlynn. And 4 has got a chance to shoot 1. Foul in the action, in the paint. That's a clear free throw. But a timeout's been called. So timeout called and a quick opportunity for both teams to regroup, reassess what's transpiring and change tactics if required. It's anybody's game this. Mumbai Hustlers 10, Jaipur Regals 11. It's a 1-point game at the moment and could swing any way. From the free throw line, it's an opportunity for Patrick McGlynn to pick up another point, which he does. So a 2-point lead now for the Jaipur Regals. Siddharth. Now what's Bharat doing there? He's got to set up a shield if at all. Easy chance here for 2 points for McGlynn, and he gets it unmarked, unchallenged. Jaipur look to be running away with this now. What's so important here is for Bharat to try and set a shield for one of his players. The important part, as a good block comes in and a steal from Jaipur Regals, is that Amit Shehrawat is off the court. So the talismanic player for Mumbai Hustlers, who's really led the scoring for them, Amit Shehrawat is not on the court. He's been substituted. So it's Siddharth, Paras and Bharat who are on court at the moment. And there you see the man who's not on the court, who's led the scoring. But chance here, a free throw coming up for Siddharth. Siddharth's played college level basketball and a talented youngster. He's got a chance to pull a point back. Ooh, pressure telling on that free throw. Got the steal. Oh, went for a two-pointer, went on to become an air ball. Gagan gets that basket, and will he convert it into a two-point play? No, in fact he's been, what the ref was saying was that he's not been obstructed in the act of shooting. He actually got the shot off after the obstruction, so no free throws were given. But Shehrawat's back. Amit Shehrawat went for a two-pointer, didn't get that. Goes for another two-pointer again. No, in fact he was cutting the line, so it was a one-point attempt, but he doesn't get it. Five points the difference, so all the Jaipur need to do now is play sensibly. Patrick's off the court with a 5-point cushion. Patrick McGlynn's gone off. They've got Rajesh, Gagan and Kaif on court at the moment. Once again, Gagan's able to attract a foul from Bharat in the act of shooting, so he's got a free throw coming up. Height advantage working in favor of the Jaipur Regals at the moment. Well, Amit Shehrawat, wow, he's tenacious there. He's got Bharat free, who scores after quite a while. Mumbai Hustlers add another point. Attempted two-pointer, but doesn't go in. Amit. Free ball picked up by Gagan there. That's going to be easy. Look at that free ball that came in. The most important scenario here we got no dearth of celebrities as well watching 3x3 action. Pooja Bhatt in the house watching 3BL, the 3x3 Pro Basketball League here in Noida. Score 11-14. Mumbai Hustlers trailing. The Jaipur Regals have really upped the game. There's no two ways about that. And Patrick McGlynn's been absolutely spectacular. Amit Shehrawat with the run-in. Has he been fouled in the act of shooting? Yes, he's got to get a free throw. He's not as tall as his opponent there, Kev. really got into him there. The shooting from the free throw line has let the Mumbai Hustlers down. Kev finds Patrick McGlynn. Chance here. Oh, the two-pointer doesn't work out. Jaipur have had a fair share of chances from the two-point line as well. Time seems to have run out on the clock. 14-11. It's gone well for the Jaipur Regals in this game. Not too much time left. So just mere formalities to be completed here. Off the glass, Kev gets a point there. Amit Sherawat goes for a two-pointer. They need more of that. They definitely need more of that to the Mumbai Hustlers. Patrick McGlynn. Gagan gets blocked. That's a block from Paras, and it should be personally foul called as well. Foul called there. Amit went for the two-pointer. He goes for it again. Gets it. Now this is very, very exciting because the scores are level. Are we going to head into overtime here? Will we go into overtime in this contest? Or will Amit seal it with another sheer act of brilliance? Patrick McGlynn gets a two-pointer in. Look at this. It's turning out to be quite a contest. Ahmed goes for a two-pointer, it falls short, it's an air ball. He's got another opportunity now. He gets this. Crowd are loving it because they can see the scores are level. And are we going to get into overtime in this contest? Made some very crucial two-pointers as Amit Sherawat all through the game today. And he's kept his team in the hunt in this contest, leveling scores at 17 apiece. Now remember, scores level at 17 apiece. Whoever scores 2 points from here would win it. That seems to be the official word coming through. This has been a very keen contest. I'm sure all in the house, Puja Bhatt included, would be absolutely delighted with what they've seen so far.
Time is up. So this is overtime. Whichever team scores 2 points first wins the game. It's going to be, 2 points. Whichever team scores 2 points first wins the game. It's going to be very exciting. All right, ready, referee? Yep. Back to Raman in the studio.
Thank you so much, Rishi. Two points, remember, that's the critical scenario. Whoever scores 2 points wins this. Patrick McGlynn goes for it. It's an air ball in the end, wasn't on target. You could clearly see the urgency that Patrick had. He wanted to go for a two-pointer to just settle the issue. Siddharth. Oh, this very good block there. Puts the ball out of bounds with that block. There's Rajesh. Looking for Sherawat. A very good block. Amit goes for a two-pointer. Off the rim. Rajesh has got a chance. Setting himself up for a two-pointer. No, he's left it to Patrick. Off the rim. It's just the pressure now that's telling. And that's why the shooting accuracy seems to be suffering. Gagan says, I'll have a go as well. Siddharth. That's not going to work. You can clearly see both teams looking for a two-pointer, shooting from outside the arc. Rajesh doesn't get it. Good steal from Patrick McGlynn. And will that be the deciding two-pointer? No, it isn't. You can clearly see the defending is now very close to the arc, not under the rim. Because everyone's trying to go for the two-pointers. Amit, good skill. Siddharth goes for it. And that's going to be in. It's the buzzer beater from Siddharth. And they've won it. Mumbai Hustlers in a keenly contested game. In the end, it takes something special, and that something special came from Siddharth. Look at that. First the shimmy from Siddharth, ready, and he gets that second attempt in. 1917 Mumbai Hustlers clinch a thriller here against the Jaipur Regals. Look at the highlights of this contest. Amit Sherawat really lit things up early on in the game with some very good shooting from outside the arc. Patrick McGlynn responded in kind. And once after the second timeout was taken, you had the Mumbai Hustlers relinquishing the lead to Jaipur Regals. Jaipur almost looked to be running away with it, except for some very good shooting from outside the arc by Amit. Gav made a few attempts as well. Good support from Gagan as well. So in the end, had chances being created with teams locked at scores level. They were looking in overtime for the two-pointers that would seal the game, and that came in the form of Siddharth Reddy's two-pointer right down the center. That was the buzzer beater and the match winner as well. The final scoreline in favor of the Mumbai Hustlers, winning it 19-17. An exciting game, an exciting contest, but the Hustlers prevailing in the end. So we've seen two contests so far in the 3BL, the 3x3 Pro Basketball League. and the crowd have loved every moment of the action that has unfolded. The first game, the Delhi Hoopers ran riot over the Goa Snipers, went on to win it 22-7, well in time. The second game went into overtime with Mumbai Hustlers in the end prevailing over the Jaipur Regals. So a very, very intriguing contest indeed that's come to an end. And before we get into the next game, we've got a very special interview coming up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have someone very special with me, the franchise owner of Delhi Hoopers. Make some noise for Pooja Bhatt! Thank you so much. First of all, many congratulations. Thank you for being here, and many, many congratulations, Delhi Hoopers. First of all, how do you feel being here? It's a whole new world for you, right?
Whole new world. I feel minuscule and small and ready to start from scratch. Somebody asked me, what do you know about basketball on a scale to 0 to 10? I said 0, but it's a great place to start. But I think it was absolutely great opening, and I think beginner's luck, as you call it, but a great team, and I'm totally delighted and proud to be affiliated, so thank you.
Absolutely. Delhi Hoopers obviously won the first game, so you must be very excited. What made you decide to go with Delhi Hoopers? What was the decision?
Well, gut.
Delhi has the capital. So, Delhi Hoopers franchise owner, have you met the players? Do you have some strategic? Yes, you do?
We met the players this afternoon and kind of we revealed the jersey to the media, and that was exciting, and I think I have to wear higher heels the next time around when I'm with the boys. But otherwise, it's great to see so many people out here, and thank you for cheering everyone on. Thank you. And I think that, you know, all of us, whether we're athletes or kind of we're entertainers, we need your support, guys. So come out like this more and give us more love, show us more love. I can't hear you. Yeah, so thank you, and I'm in heaven.
Before we let you go, one more question, Pooja. As you said that the Delhi crowd, the game needs to support, I am so happy and privileged that someone from the industry is taking a step forward to a game like 3x3. It's tremendous that you came out. Even it's a new whole world for you. So now, where do you see this from 5 years down the line? Where do you see 3x3, and where do you see Delhi Hoopers? Where do you see yourself as the owner?
Well, right up there. I think in a cricket-obsessed nation, we need to kind of make way for the big boys now in the real sense. And I think that we need to kind of change the way we look at sport and the way we approach it and change our perspective, because the world has changed and we need to catch up. You know, it's like people assume that Bollywood is what defines entertainment in India. It doesn't. And similarly, cricket is not the only thing. So basketball is something that we must look at. And I think that this is exciting because even for a dummy like me, they've made it even more concise and even more fun. In these attention-deficient times, this is what we need. So it's great fun and it's entertaining and the music is fantastic and the boys are great. What more could you ask for?
It's a great start, so thank you so much. Before we let you go, you look lovely as ever. Thank you so much. That was the Delhi Hoopers franchise owner, Pooja Bhatt. Everybody, can we have some noise for Pooja Bhatt? Yes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move on to the next game. But before we go, I want everybody present here and all my viewers in the live, I want to tell you one more thing, that we have a contest alert that's going on. All you have to do is go to the page, 3x3BL page. You can like it on Instagram. You can like it on Facebook. You can like it on YouTube. There's a contest alert. What you're going to do is that you've got to click a selfie with the team hoardings, upload the picture, and you might just win amazing merchandise. All right? All you have to do, go to the standee, click a selfie, and then upload it and tag 3x3BL, and you can win amazing, amazing merchandise. All right, we're going to move on to the next game. Wait. Kochi. It's Kochi.
Chennai, Kochi.
And no.
So, Well, we've got the third game of the day coming up in Pro 3x3 Basketball League. It's the Chennai Icons up against Kochi Knights. We've seen exciting action at the Great India Place Mall in Noida, where for the first time in India, we're witnessing 3x3 Pro Basketball with the launch of the 3x3 Pro Basketball League. So that's the game coming up, Game 3 in just a bit.
All right, next game coming up is Chennai Icons versus Kochi Knights. I'm going to start with Team Chennai Icons. Make some noise for Mahesh Padmanabhan. Moving on to Abhidev Yadav. Chennai Icons, player 3, Jai Singh. That's jersey number 7, Jai Singh. And number 4 for Chennai Icons, Pankaj Pandey. That is Chennai Icons playing against Kochi Knights. Please put your hands together for Tushar Vijay, Ravi Mehta, Amit Sebastian for Kochi Knights, and Asit Moore for Kochi Knights. That's the game coming up. Chennai Icons versus Kochi Knights. All the best. Chennai Icons, all the best. Kochi Knights, can I have the ball, please? Can I have the ball, please? Yep. Yeah, let's go. Chennai, that's your ball. Can I have one more?
Let's take a look at the Chennai Icons lineup. There's Mahesh Padmanabhan. There's Abhyuday Yadav in the lineup. Jai Singh as well, along with Pankaj Pandey. Jai Singh, remember, has 12 years of experience playing for state teams. He's played for Rajasthan, he's played for Maharashtra as well. He's represented the All India Railways team twice in the year 2015 and 17. So one of the seasoned campaigners in this lineup for the Chennai Icons. But remember, this Pool C contest is the first game in Pool C. So the Chennai Icons going up against a side that they'd really like to start well against, the Kochi Knights. Let's quickly take a look at the lineup for the Kochi Knights. And their lineup looks like this: Asit Moore, Tushar Vijay, Ravi Mehla and Amit Sebastian. Now, Tushar Vijay, remember, has participated as the Delhi University captain in the All India Basketball Tournament. So he's got some experience as well. You've got Ravi Mehla, who is a national level medalist. He hails from Sonipat. And of course, in this lineup, you've got Amit Sebastian, who's played the senior state nationals as well. Are we going to see another cracker of a contest like the first two? One, of course, the Delhi Hoopers were absolutely spectacular and dominant. And then you had a humdinger, a cliffhanger, so to speak. So remember, we've got 12 games to be played today. We've seen the first set of games for Pool A and Pool B. This is the first game in Pool C, with the Chennai Icons up against Kochi Knights. The other team in Pool C is Aizawl Legends, who are going to be playing in a little while from now. You look at the Chennai Icons team, and I talked about how Jai is going to be a critical element in this lineup. There's also the number 4, Padmanabhan, Mahesh Padmanabhan. He's a tall lad. Now, of course, he spent a lot of time in Sydney as Padmanabhan. He's just walked into the frame there. The number 4, that's Jai for you. I was talking about him earlier. But Mahesh Padmanabhan, the number 4, he's another tall lad you got to watch out for. He's coming from Sydney, another one of those international players featuring in the 3x3 Pro Basketball League. And he could use his height to good effect. Chennai, remember, has been one of the hotbeds of Indian basketball. Over the years, we've seen some quality players come in, not just from Punjab, but also from Chennai. But then, of course, from Kochi, you've got Sebastian, Tushar. They'll be banking on these players to come good for them. And of course, also there's Ravi Mehla and Asit Moore in this lineup. Ravi, of course, is in jersey number 6. He's not the tallest on the court, but a skillful player. It'll be interesting to see how the Kochi team actually rotate their players and manage substitutions. Because if you look at ideally, the height advantage seems to be with the Chennai Icons at the moment. And that's where you need to have players really come good for them. A couple of them, like Sebastian, will have to come to the party. Asit Moore will need to come good as well, because players like Jai will be quite a handful. Jai and Mahesh Padmanabhan. Getting a feel of the court and the playing conditions, both the teams, and that's very important in conditions like these. It's the first time for some of them playing 3x3 against a goodly crowd. Lots of expectations on their shoulders as well, but a fantastic initiative to get a league like this underway in basketball. Talked a lot about Jai Singh and what he can come up with. There's also Abhyuday Yadav, who's in the All India Inter-University team. He's been a medalist with them. He's played the senior nationals twice as well, as Abhyuday Yadav, who's featuring for the Chennai Icons. And then there's Pankaj as well in this lineup. Pankaj Pandey. He's played at the university level. He's got experience of having played the senior and before that the junior nationals and the youth nationals as well. Pankaj Pandey hails from Allahabad, but turning out for the Chennai side. Shock and awe at the moment for some in the crowd. They haven't seen anything like this before. For some of the others, it's been sheer excitement of the 3x3 format in 3BL.
mine, last name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. Started off local, but thanks to all the haters, I know G4 pilots.
On paper, it seems as if there's a lot more experience with the Chennai Icons team. But what can Kochi come up with? Can they stop this juggernaut? Kochi Knights.
The mixtape that sounded like an album. Who'd have thought a countrywide tour be that? Got to witness. It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this forever mine, ever mine.
Ever Mr. West is in the building. Ain't no question who about to kill him. I used to have hood dreams, big fame, big chain. I stuck my dick inside his life until that came and went all
Okay.
like the ball team.
All right. We're going to have the toss now for game 3, which is between Chennai Icons and Kochi Knights. Can I have Chennai Icons on my left? Can I have Kochi Knights on my right, please? Can I invite the referees for the game? Can we have a big round of applause, everybody here? It's time for the toss for game 3. Referee, please take the podium.
It's the tail. Okay, Blues won the toss. Yeah. Blues are taking offense. And Yellows will be doing the defense.
All right, the news is that Kochi Knights have won the toss and they're going to take the ball first. And this is game 3, and I'm going to cue it back to my man Raman in the studio.
So Kochi Knights have got possession there. Thank you, Rishi, for that. So that's a quick update. They'll be taking the ball possession. Remember, in 3x3 basketball, the toss decides which team gets possession first at the start of play. And let me quickly run you through the rules once again in case you've just joined us. 10 minutes, that's the total time on the clock for the game. And you're racing to 21 points. So in case you get to 21 points before the clock runs out on 10 minutes, that clinches the game. You've got 2 timeouts slated to be taken at 6 minutes 59 and 3:59 and under, whenever there's a dead ball play at the moment. Ready to start game 3. Here goes Kochi Knights with possession. Tushar can't open scoring there. Abhyuddha for the Chennai side, off the glass and in. Chennai Icons open the scoring. Abhyuddha gets the first point for them. More looking for more. Padmanabhan runs into the paint. That's a very good block. But is that a foul as well? Yes, a foul in the act of shooting. Mahesh Padmanabhan gets a free throw. Take a look at this. The block did come in from Sebastian, but the ball was bound towards the basket, so a free throw being given. Converted easily. Up 2-0, Chennai Icons. Sebastian. Oh, he can make it a 2-point play, can he? No. In fact, it's the basket that's been given. So a 1 point should be given there. It isn't, in fact. It's because the shot clock had run out. 12 seconds, remember, on the shot clock. So you've got to get the shot in, release the ball before 12 seconds run out. Another basket. This time it's by Sebastian, and Kochi open their scoring. It's gone out of bounds. Mahesh. Tushar. Good turn. Jai was defending well, but again, Tushar gets another basket in. for the Kochi Knights. Two-pointer from Padmanabhan. Abhiyudha taking his time. The strategy seems to be well thought out by Chennai. They're going for the two-pointers early on in the game. Sebastian here off the rim. Abhiyudha is the one who's collected it. He's got to come out of the arc, remember. The defending team needs to get the ball out of the arc before they can go into offense. Moore with a two-point attempt. Tushar gets it in. He's been very accurate. The radar's been on target. Level at 4 points each. Skill there by Padmanabhan, but the finish wasn't there. And Tushar gets another attempt. Air ball. Goes for another two-pointer off the rim. Moore fumbles the rebound. Padmanabhan, he's used the height well. Clear shooting line, he's on target. Now that is an offensive foul committed by Moore, and the possession's going to be given to Chennai Icons. Padmanabhan, another foul by Tushar this time, and he's hit the hand while Padmanabhan was dribbling, and that's why it's going to be a free throw. It goes in off the rim. Lucky free throw there for Padmanabhan. Moore does the layup. It's not in. Tried to go for the layup there, didn't the young man. Abhiyudha gets the rebound. Tushar. It's a throw that fell short. Jai Singh now. Oh, it's time for him to show his skill. Abhiyudha off the glass and in. That's a foul, a defensive foul from Jai Singh. So timeout being called here. The score is 9-4 in favor of the Chennai Icons at the moment. It's the first timeout that's been taken in this game. The third game of the day. So it's gone well so far for the Chennai Icons. A healthy shooting accuracy from outside the arc from Padmanabhan, who's been very good. Abhiyudha made some good runs into the paint. There's been solid defending from Jai Singh as well. So the defense has been good in the paint. But a free throw is what Tushar has to restart proceedings. Kochi Knights pull a point back. Padmanabhan with a run in, and he gets the point as well. And he's got a chance now to make it a two-point play because he's got the basket and he's got a free throw. Here goes. Oh, he's missed the free throw. Easy points from the charity line would have been missed. That's what I talked about. Look at the rebounds percentage that have been won by Chennai Icons. The height advantage is played to their favor. Oh, out of bounds by Abhiyudha there. Tushar. Was there an off-the-ball challenge? It seems to be that Moore was pushing, and that's why that basket was disallowed. But not that one. That's going to count. 10-7 the score.